This is Sterling Holmes with your Week in Review presented by Bob Allen Ford. Up first, Border Patrol. They sat down, talked with Garrick Dieter, and touched on Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, offenses are pretty similar. I tried out for the Giants for like a week, and most of the plays were it was the same play, just different terminology. So
there's a lot of similarity there.
Yeah, definitely a lot of similarities, and I think Coach Reed does an awesome job of if a guy comes in and he knows that he can make plays, he's going to get him in comfortable positions, and they're going to run through those plays every single day and walk through the plays and just make sure he's 100% comfortable before game time starts. And, I mean, he looks very comfortable out there, which is, I mean, it's surprising because the Chiefs' offense is pretty hard. So it's good to see, and I think that the Chiefs are going to benefit a lot just from him just being out there.
I don't know if you wanted to say this on the air, but who'd you say that he reminds you of? He looks like.
He looked like when he was, I mean, in the second game, he looked like Tyreek. I mean, just from what he was doing, explosive plays, when he got the ball in his hands, the little stop and goes, I mean, going up and over top of guys.
Adjusting his gloves as he's getting ready to go
I mean,
up.
he really did look like Tyreek, and I'm obviously not saying he is, but, I mean, he had a pretty good second impression on me.
Next up, we got The Zone with Matt Derrick from Chiefs Digest talking about the running back room.
You know, you change the game plan a little bit, and then you get into the second half, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, you got to ride the hot hand.
This dude's picking up 5-6 yards a pop.
At this point, he's playing well, and Clyde had one drive that didn't go well, so we don't want to take away from that. And
stay with it.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, the proof will be in the pudding the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
If that becomes the norm and not the outlier, and we see Pacheco's getting 15, 20 touches a week, and Clyde's getting 2 or 3, then we'll know that was always part of the plan, and this was just one part of the plan. If Clyde continues to get some workload, and maybe one week he is the guy that gets most of the work, then we'll see, okay, this is still a running back by committee. They're trying to find out and identify who they think is the best match each week. But I go back to what I told you guys last week. I mean, three-headed running back rooms don't work.
Finally, we have the program with Blair Kirkhoff as they talk about the Kansas victory over Duke basketball.
And great execution in the last two and a half minutes for Kansas. Just fantastic execution. So, terrific win. And Kansas...
And they played defense the whole
how about that first half sequence where the two block shots and the scramble for the loose ball? That was wonderful stuff.
This has been your Week in Review presented by Bob Allen Ford. You can find all of the podcasts in the link below.
The seasons may change, but one thing remains the same. Whether you're heading to the pumpkin patch, the football game, or just driving around the block, Bob Allen Ford is here for all your family adventures. Step up your fall fun in your new vehicle from Bob Allen Ford. Take advantage of the best prices of the season. Whatever your fall outing may be, make sure it's in a Bob Allen Ford. As my father always says, all Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference.